Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video today, pretty much a subscriber update. The past 6 months have been rough, man. I'll tell you, I almost died. My mother did die, all related to COVID. It was rough, man. Tomorrow I'll be out of the hospital 3 months, which was the same duration I was in the hospital. And it all happened before Thanksgiving of 2021. And I ended up, we believe my mother brought COVID home to us. And boy, I tell you what, I've never been through anything so bad in my life. The night before, I think my mom had it about a week or so prior to me catching it. Everybody in the house had it, and luckily my grandparents had their shots, so they didn't get it like we did. I had just decided to get my shot. I was kind of seeing how it went for them getting it. Not that I really wanted them to be the guinea pig of the family, but just see how they reacted to it. And I decided to get it, and I wanted to get my flu shot at the same time. And one of the places close to me was given both. So I went down, got my flu shot, but they said you had to wait 2 weeks in between, I guess, to get the COVID shot. Well, of course I caught it in that time. Worst time of my life, guys. 3 different hospitals. All started on the night before Thanksgiving. Called the ambulance. My mom went in the night prior to that. She called the ambulance. They came, got her, took her in. I spoke to her, I want to say, I think the day I went in, she called, and we had a short conversation. You know, I basically told her I loved her, and I want her to get better, so have them do whatever they can to keep you alive. And then that night, the night before Thanksgiving, I ended up calling the ambulance. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to die. And that was the last thing that I really remember until I got transferred to another hospital about 2 hours away, outside of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And the first hospital I was in was in Reading, Pennsylvania, which is my primary hospital. Then I went to Camp Hill outside Harrisburg, and their respiratory hospital. And I got released from there on February the 4th of this year, 22. And I went to Phoenixville Hospital after that. I had to get total rehab to learn to walk, learn to do everything. I was on a ventilator for a month. I almost kicked the bucket. I really almost did. And my mom ended up passing away on December the 1st of 21. I never got to talk to her after that night she called, or the day, whatever it was. That was the last time I talked to her. But anyway, I just kind of want to go over a little bit. You can see the scar I had. I had a trach put in. I had a feeding tube put in. Went through hell, guys. I really did. Anyway, so with Mom not being here anymore, her car is yet, so that's now, let's see if I can change this out a little bit. So her car is now in my name. I had to sell a lot, guys. I really did. I don't have what I used to. I still have the Ride-O-Matic. Lawn Keeper up there. You can see I was selling this Ride-O-Matic, a 59. Pulled that back. Got the tires taken care of on it. Now I'm working on the engine on the table over here. But I sold a lot. I don't have the miniature loader anymore. That was on a G11. I don't know if I ever showed that to you. It used to be on a 1225. It actually belonged on this tractor, a 900. But that never happened. Because after COVID, I lost, oh boy, almost 100 pounds. And I lost all my muscle. Like I had told you, it's still rough to this day. Got the 650 back in there. The Toro lawn roller is back in there yet. Yeah, it's been rough going, guys. I'm not back to work yet. It's terrible. I had to sell so much stuff to just live. Hospital bills are outrageous. I mean, the one hospital bill that I received, luckily I had insurance. Luckily that passed through right before I went in. It said that they were rolling over the same policy to this year. Otherwise I wouldn't even have health insurance, but thank goodness I did. Because the one bill just for that place in Camp Hill was $387,000. It's unbelievable. And I didn't get no bills for the other places yet. But quick thing here on the Escort. Been working on this a little bit with my time off. Put the louver kit on it. Been doing some odds and ends stuff to it. You can see I put the different style hubcaps on it. What a gas saver. I'm glad I have this thing. I bought yellow fog lights for it, but I didn't get it installed yet. GT grill. Got the driver's side mirror changed out. If you recall, used to be blue. Now it's the correct color of white. Most recent purchase. Late 60s Datsun forklift. Needs some work, but does run and drive. Lifts things. I still have my F-150. Got that in the canopy. Now, since I sold all the tractors that used to be along here, so that's in here. Here's that, what I like to call half car, which I bought to fix the 86 Escort. However, I have decided to stick with the plan on using this for parts only. So now this is parts. Be doing different things with this. Like, I want to get the front bumper off, the license plate license plate bracket put on the other car. Comes Doves. Oh, huh, how nice. So still got the 85 Escort. Still hanging on to it. I will as long as I can. However, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, just because one of the after effects of having that COVID is the severe nerve damage I have in my right shoulder as well as my left foot. Now my left foot seems to be getting a little better, more so, or more quicker, I want to say, than my shoulder is, although my shoulder is coming back too. Just rough doing anything anymore. You get out of breath, although that's not quite as bad. It is improving, just at a very slow rate. This is Betty. I don't know if I ever told you or showed you her. This is another project. This is an 86 Ford Ranger that they put the 83 and 84 Perkins diesel into. That would be the last owner, I guess. She locked. Huh. Let me see. I brought the keys out, but I don't think I have a key for this, unless it's the same key. Oh my. Talk about aches and pains too after this COVID stuff. Guess I have to get in on the other side. I don't know why that's locked. Must have did that by accident. Betty here, waiting to do the title transfer on from the gentleman. I had it before, but what's neat about this truck is that even though it has the 2.2 engine in it, the diesel, it should have a 2.34 cylinder gas, but they put that diesel in. They kept the 5-speed that was in it and somehow made that work. And I noticed the rear end was changed out for what I believe is the 8.8. And the drive shaft was custom made for it. So, yeah, it looks like I'm getting water in here from the looks of that. Sucks. But, yeah, you can see, I don't think these are the correct seats that are in here. I do want to start this up, but I'm not going to do this on camera today. Pretty warm out here today. Got the sunroof in it. So, but it does run, it does drive. It has all 5 gears. I've driven it. But this is a long-term project. Not a bad looking truck. And actually, the bed is from around the same year of truck, but it's from a truck that had a 2.3 liter Mitsubishi turbo diesel. I don't know the year, but he put there used to be a flatbed on this truck, but he transferred the flatbed onto his other one that has the Mitsubishi engine, and I got the bed from it for this. This one also has helper. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll try and get in here. See those I call them airbags. It's like a helper for the leaf spring. So it has that on it. The exhaust is all done up on it because it wasn't factory, obviously, so it had to be done. Got the hitch on it. So, yeah. Nicer. Actually, the wheels and tires are in pretty good shape yet. They're not dry rot or anything, so that's good. So there's those two. I don't know if I'll do any startup videos on this. Just show them to you. Here's the 83, my first diesel. Still here. Love this truck. Yes, Dove. Yeah, go shit on something else. I mean sit, right? Sit, not shit. Sit. Here's the other truck. This is an 84 diesel. This is an AC truck, whereas the others are not. There's another diesel Ranger that's not here yet. That one I believe is an 83 as well, but that's a parts truck. I don't know. Let me see here. I know I have the keys for this. I gotta start it, mainly because I gotta get this tarp out. And I backed over it the last time. Let's see. Betty. I didn't bring the keys out for it. Oh well. But anyhow, yeah. Is it unlocked? No. But yeah, this is air-conditioned truck. Still has everything factory. See, the bed ain't too bad. But, yep. Guess I could start this one. I gotta do some work with this thing too. This one I do have the key for. I grab all these keys thinking I have everything, but guess not. This has a diesel leak. As a matter of fact, when you open the door, it really smells like raw diesel. And I know it's leaking up front there. I'm hoping it's a hose. Either the hose going in or the other one coming out to go back to the tank. I never did anything with them, but I gotta do that. I gotta do belts and everything. You'll probably hear that it really stinks in here. You'll hear the belt squeal probably, but I gotta move this anyway. So I might as well do start up here on this. Gotta wait for the light to go out. So I got to get the other truck out, not only to get the tarp out because I drove on it, but to charge up the batteries in Betty so I can move it. Turn the idle down. This is manual throttle control. Pull it up for cold starting. Push it in then when it's warmed up a little bit. So there you go, guys. Little video, a little bit of subscriber update. Like I said, don't have many tractors. I still got my Kubota. Got a whole bunch of old push mowers yet I want to do and everything, but really between the 83 here, this one, and the 88 Escort, the white one here, that's my dailies because of fuel prices being the way they are. So get a lot of looks with them. Some you don't really see around anymore, these things. So alright guys, I hope you guys are well. Stay safe out there. I don't wish what I had on anybody. It was terrible. I'm not going to go into any more detail because it's terrible, but alright, I'll see you later.